Hi foodies. So this is Jenny here from Jenny's Walk. Look what I got here, foodies. I mean, I wish I had it in my backyard. Baha leaf or Dasheen bush bhaji leaf. It has a little yellowness to it, but I have to be happy with what I get because I am not in the islands and I am not in a tropical state, a hot state where I can actually grow this like some of you in your backyard. So my dear foodies, I am pretty much contented and happy. This is known as Baha leaf, Dasheen bush bhaji, cocoa leaf. There's several other names too for this. Taro leaf. A lot of names you will call this. So we're going to call it today, even spinach leaf. So whatever name you know it as, Dasheen bush bhaji, cocoa leaf, or whatever leaf, I'm going to do a lovely Hawaiian recipe here for you. I'm going to make Lau Lau, L-A-U-L-A-U. So to make this dish, what I have in here is conch or lambi. You know this big white shell. I have a big white shell actually. For doing the presentation, I'll put that shell out for you. So here I have 3 pieces of the lambi. And first we have to boil this because, you know, it has a beautiful sweet taste, but it's also very tough and rubbery. So I'm just going to drop them in this pot just like so. And in here I have a shallot. I'm just going to cut the shallot in 2, drop that in there. I have my ginger. Yes, this is washed, just like 2 pieces of ginger, just like so. 1 garlic with the skin and everything. Just pop that garlic, drop it in there with the skin and everything, just like so. And my sofrito seasoning, you know, all those lovely herbs from the backyard, bandania as we know it, or ricau or shadow benny. I have that in here. I have curly parsley, Italian parsley, cilantro, ginger, and hot pepper. And I think I have an onion also in there. So I'm just going to drop a little bit in there because I want to flavor it up a little bit. And to this, I'm going to add 3 cups of water. And I'm going to get this boiling. So let's get started to put this lovely Lau Lau together here at Jenny's Walk. Okay, foodies, so we're going to put our Lau Lau together. So first I have here my wax paper, greaseproof paper, cooking paper, whatever name you know it as. We have that there, so we're going to put that in there. But I want to get my salt together. So here I'm going to be using my Hawaiian 100% sea salt, black coral salt here from Hawaii, because it's a Hawaiian dish. Now this dish really is made with a big fatty piece of pork and fish. But I do not want to use fish or pork. So you could use anything you want to do. And I have here some nice seasoning. Just have seaweed and all of that in it. A lot of good stuff going on in there. Some quinoa and all of that. Lovely. So we're going to put our leaf together. The taro leaf. Everything is eaten in this. Every single thing is eaten. You make this and you have it with rice. So you put 1 leaf like that. 1 leaf like this. You could make it as thick as you want, how much layers you want to put into it. So I'm going to dust a little salt in there, because there's no salt. And coral salt, this is not really salty at all. You could use breadfruit. I am using, this is like taro, but it's called utia. It belongs to, let me show you what it looks like. It belongs to the Tanya, Utia, Edo's family. This is what it is. You could use breadfruit, sweet potato. You could work up so many different things. This is a stem that I give a good little peel. And I leave some of the little 2 couple pieces of stem left back in there. I'm going to put 2 okra. It all depends what you want to put. You could go ahead. Again, I'm going to add some salt because there's no salt. I know you're going to be craving for salt. When I had this in Hawaii, you know, my daughter lives in Hawaii. I had it with rice. They usually will make a nice taro something. That taro or edo, it will be boiled and mashed. And they will have this with it. It was very delightful. Could also put some carrots. Now, this is our lambi. Lambi or conch, whatever name you know it as. Now my husband said he wants some pigtails. So what I did, I have the pigtail there, so I took the pigtail and gave it a little boil together with the lambi, and I put it in there for him so he could enjoy it. Let him enjoy. What can you do? So this looks divine. If you want to put in some, as I say, put some more salt. If you want to put carrots in there, go ahead. Whatever vegetables you want to put in here, my dear foodies, just go ahead. Make it happy. Make it happen. And I'm going to put a pepper. Now, if I had those bird's eye pepper, it would have been nice. But I have these little cherry coffee peppers. I'm just going to drop it in there. This is like in the islands when you eat the Dasheen bush bhaji, the taro, cocoa leaf, whatever you know it as. Like in the island of Trinidad and Tobago and Grenada and Guyana, they will say we have in bhaji and rice. So just like how you're going to eat your bhaji and rice, it's the same way you're going to have this. One more quick thing, my dear foodies. Remember, Granny used to say you have to squeeze a little lime. So let's not forget that lime. I'm coming up right now. Bear with me. And in Hawaii, they will serve the lime on the side. But I want to squeeze a little lime in there, just like so. And there you go. So we're going to just roll them in really nicely. And everything is eaten. Do you want to put some, I think we should, a little drizzle of olive oil. I think so, foodies. So, yeah, have a nice, good-bodied, extra virgin olive oil. Let's get a little olive oil in there. Or even if you want to use the Golden Ray cooking margarine that brings back that real Creole flavor and that island cooking taste, you could use that. We're going a little Hawaiian mix up here with island. How about that? Anything goes at Jenny's Walk. You know, I like to create. I like to experiment in cooking. We're here to learn and we're here to share. Oh, this leaf is breaking up, so you know this is pretty old, right? I don't get the real stuff here, my dear foodies. I'm so sorry about that. But I try to improvise and make the best of it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go this side with the hearts now. This is why I'm protecting this with the paper. The wax paper and the foil paper. So this is going to go into my steamer. And we're going to steam this. Usually it is steamed for like 4 hours. I'm going to steam this, yeah, maybe for like 2 hours, and we will check for doneness. No, we're not doing it right. Let's go back again, please. Give it a nice tight. There you go. One. And on this side, are you seeing me, foodies? Flip it to the back. Another one. Two. There you go. Just like so. Now hold it together. Let's secure it. There you go. So we want to know where the head is. So we're going to flip it this way so we know this is the top. 1, 2. There you go. Just like so. Our Lau Lau. And it's gonna wither down. It's gonna be just like the bhaji, as you would say. So anyways, let me show to you what I'm doing. So this is my steaming basket. You're gonna have to be doing one at a time, unfortunately. It's gonna get small. Give it a little squeeze. Put them in there, and I'm gonna put this onto my steamer. 2 hours, foodies, and we will be back here at Jenny's Walk for our Lau Lau, our Hawaiian Lau Lau, Jenny style here at Jenny's Walk. So foodies, this is my, let's go back to 60 seconds. This is my little mini steamer. It's here in the basket. We just put it in. You see, so she's sitting really nicely there, and the lid on. Put that lid really snug and nice. There you go. And we're going to leave this now to finish up. Remember, it's 2 hours we're going to go for. Okay, foodies, so this is the second one with all the same ingredients that we had there on the first one. So now I'm going to put a couple different stuff in here. So this is hot pepper. I just sliced them really nicely and I put that in there. This one I'm going to put the Golden Ray cooking margarine. So this is going to have a real island flavor into this one. Not the Hawaiian island, but the Caribbean island. So we're going to put 2 pieces of this. Some of you may not like it. It's not healthy. La 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 la, blah blah blah. There we go. It's fine. You do what you want to do. And here is some coconut milk powder, because you know we like to put coconut milk when we cook in the Dasheen bush bhaji, as we know it. So we're going to flavor this one up. You see what I'm saying? We're not just making it like traditional or the authentic one from Hawaii. We're just playing around a little bit, and you're really going to love this. And we have pumpkin. So you can put carrots or pumpkin, as I say. Oh, first, before we put the pumpkin, let's empty our meat in now. Remember the lambi or the conchs and the pigtail. In goes that. You have to put them all together. Oh, don't roll away. So not too much meat, but you have all your little bit of protein and you have all your vegetables in there. This is going to be so marvelous. Oh my goodness. Just have this with your rice. I'm telling you, I ate this a lot in Hawaii and I really love it. And I meant to do this recipe long time ago, but the problem was to get the leaf. I was getting it frozen, or it was too ugly, it was too expensive, you know, whatever it is. Anyways, so this already had the salt I already distribute in there. And we have the peppers and all of that. So now we're going to roll this one in. This one is going to be a little bigger than that one, but we're going to give it a nice tight roll. Of course, it's breaking already. That's why we have those paper in the bottom there. So my dear foodies, I would really love for you to try this. It's a little different. Bhaji, Dasheen bush bhaji, taro leaf. There you go. And just have it. It's the same concept. Have it with your rice. Have it with roti. Have it with some breadfruit, some ground provision. This just look big like this, but I'm telling you, when it cook, it's gonna get small. So let me finish up, and then we will be back to see the finished Lau Lau from Jenny's Walk. So don't forget to like and share this lovely recipe with your friends and family. Invite into Jenny's Walk, and hey, join into my YouTube channel. Subscribe in. We're not in bad terms. We're in good terms, right? So come on in and have everyone join in so you don't miss any of my exciting recipe here at Jenny's Walk, YouTube and Facebook. Okay, foodies, so it have been 2 hours and I let it sit there for 10 minutes. So let's take a look at this Lau Lau, our lovely Hawaiian Dasheen bush bhaji or cocoa leaf, Baha leaf, that we made with the conchs or the, oh, nice. Wow, look at that. Wow, this is lovely. So what I'm going to do, my dear foodies, I am going to plate it out. So we're going to flip this back. There you go. There you go, just like so. And what I did, I made some rice. Some lovely rice that we're going to enjoy with this. The same liquid that I used to boil. There you go. That looks marvelous, just like so. The liquid that we used to boil that meat, I kept back some of the liquid and I made the rice with it. I also strained some off and I add some more coconut milk to it. And this I want to open this first for you to see what it look like. So let's take a look at this. Cut it open very gently. Look at that. So here you go. Wow, the hot pepper smells divine. And look at that. Look at the taro or the utia. It's so soft to perfection. Wow, I'm drooling already, my dear foodies. This smells awesome. Look at that. Isn't that a great idea from Jenny's Walk? I'm so excited about myself. Now we're going to drizzle some of this coconut milk because this have all that lovely seafood flavor back into it. Just like so. Oh, foodies, I have to taste this. I'm not going to let this go. And I have that pepper there that you could just pop. I like the pepper. Just pop the pepper like that and just put it in there. Isn't this marvelous? Oh my goodness. I can't wait for my husband to try this. So I want to try the Dasheen bush bhaji. Like when we were kids, we used to eat this a lot. A nice, lovely taste of our Lau Lau. And I did that rice with just some tomato. This is hot. It smells marvelous. Let me try this. Heaven. Wow. Hawaii right back in my kitchen. My dear foodies, I really want you to give this a try. Lovely meal here. That lovely Lau Lau with vegetables. Work with it. Be happy. Mix anything into it. Give it a good steam. 2 hours steaming in there. We have to do it one at a time. I have a small steamer. Lovely dish here. And you make back your lovely gravy if you want. A little piece of that golden red cooking margarine, a little water and a little salt back into it. Coconut milk into it. And there you go. Another marvelous meal here from Jenny's Walk. So thank you for joining me from my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy cooking.